Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. 26th Surah Surah. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Tasin. These letters are one of the miracles of the Quran, and none but Allah knows their meanings. These are the verses of the manifest book, which was promised by Allah in the Torah and Injil. Make things clear. It may be that you, O Muhammad, are going to kill yourself with grief that they do not become believers in your Risala. If we could send down to them from the heaven a sign to which they would be bend their neck in humility, and never comes there to them a reminder as a recent revelation from the most gracious Allah, but they turn away therefrom. So they have indeed denied the truth, this Quran. Then the news of what they mocked at will come to them. Do they not observe the earth? How much of every good kind we cause to grow therein? Verily, in this is an ayah. Yet most of them, pagans who do not believe in recreation, are not believers. And verily your Lord, He is truly the Almighty and the most merciful. And remember, when your Lord called Musa, go to the people who are Zalimin, the people of Iran, will they are not fear Allah and become righteous? He said, my Lord, verily I fear that they will deny me, and my breast strained, and my tongue expresses not well. So send for Harun, and they have a charge of crime against me, and I fear they will kill me. Allah said, nay, go you both with our signs, verily we shall be with your listening. And go both of you to Pharaoh, and say, we are the messengers of the Lord of the Alameen. So allow the children of Israel to go with us. Pharaoh said, did we not bring you up among us as a child, and you did dwell many years of your life with us, and you did your deed which you did while you were on the ingrates? Musa said, I did it then when I was ignorant. So I fled from you when I feared you, but my Lord has granted me hukam and made me one of the messengers. And this is the past favors with which you reapproach me, that you have enslaved the children of Israel. Pharaoh said, and what is the Lord of the Alameen? Musa said, the Lord of the heavens and the earth and all that is between them, if you seek to be convenienced with certainty. The Pharaoh said to those around him, did you not hear? Musa said, your Lord and the Lord of your ancient fathers. Pharaoh said, verily your messenger who has been sent to you in a madman. Musa said, the Lord of the east and the west and all that is between them, if you did but understand. Pharaoh said, if you choose an ilah other than me, I will certainly put you among the prisoners. Musa said, even if I bring you something manifest. Pharaoh said, bring it forth then, if you are the truthful. So Musa threw his tricks, and behold, it was a serpent manifest, and he drew out his hand, and behold, it was white to all beholders. Pharaoh said to the chief around him, verily this is indeed an well-versed sorcerer. So he wants to drive you out of your land by his sorcery. What is then that you command. They said, Put him off and his brother, and send callers to the cities to bring him up to your every well versed scroll said. So the sorcerers were assembled at a fixed time on a day appointed, and it was said to the people, Are you going to assemble that we may follow the sorceresses if they are the winners? So when the sorceresses arrived, they said to Pharaoh, Will there surely be a reward for us if we are the winners? He said, Yes, and you shall then verily be of those brought near. Musa said to them, Throw what you are going to throw. So they threw their ropes and their sticks and said, By the might of Pharaoh, it is we who will certainly win. Then Musa threw his stick, and behold, it swallowed up all that they falsely showed. And the sorceresses fell down prostrate, saying, We believe in the Lord of Alameen, the Lord of Musa and Harun. Pharaoh said, You have believed in him before I give you leave. Surely he indeed is your chief, who has taught you magic, so verily you shall come to know. Verily I will cut off your hands and your feet and opposite sides, and I will purify you all. They said, No harm. Surely to your Lord we are to return. Verily, we really hope that our Lord will forgive us our sins, and we are the first of believers and the in Musa. And we revealed to Musa, saying, Depart by night with my slave, verily you will be prost. Then Pharaoh sent callers to the cities, saying, Verily these indeed are but a small band, and verily they have done what has enraged us, but we are a host all assembled, apply for warned. So we expelled them from garden and springs, trees, and every kind of honorable places. Thus, and we caused to the children of Israel to inherit them. So they pursued them at sunrise, and when the two hosts saw which others, the companion of Musa said, We are sure to be overtaken. Musa said, Nay, verily with me and in my Lord he will guide me. Then we revealed to Musa, Strike the sea with your stick, and it parted, and each separate part become like huge mountain. And then we brought near to their Pharaoh to the place, and we saved Musa and all of those of him. Then we drowned the others. Verily, in this is indeed sign. Yet most of them are not believers. And verily your Lord, he is truly the Almighty, the most merciful. And recited to them a story of Ibrahim, when he said to his father and his people, What you do worship? They said, We worship idols, and to them we are ever devoted. He said, Do they hear you when you call on, or do they benefit you, or do they harm? They said, Nay, but we find our fathers doing so. He said, Do you observe that which you have been worshipping, you and your ancient fathers? Verily, they are enemies to me, except the Lord of the Alameen, who has created me, and it is He who guides me, and it is He who feeds me and gives me to drink. And when I am ill, He who curses me, and who will cause me to die, and then will bring me to life, and who I hope will forgive me my fault on the day of recompenses. My Lord, bestow hukam on me, and join me with the righteous, and grant me an honorable mention in later generation, and make me one of the inheritors of the paradise of delight, and forgive my father, verily he is one of the erring, and disgrace me not on the day when will be resurrected the day whereon either wealth nor son will avail, except him who comes to Allah with a clear heart, and paradise will be brought near to the muttaqeen, and the hell fire will be placed in full view of the erring, and it will be said to them, where are those that you used to worship instead of Allah? Can they help you or even help themselves? Then they will be thrown on their faces into the fire, and the Gavoon and the whole host of Iblis together, and they will while contending therein. By Allah, we were truly in a manifest error when we held you as equal with the Lord of the Alameen, and none has brought us into error except the Mujrimeen. Now we have no intercessors nor a close friend. Als we If we only had a chance to return, we shall truly be among the believers. Verily, in this is indeed a sign, yet most of them are not believers. And verily, your Lord, He is truly the Almighty and most merciful. The people of Nuh denied the messengers when their brother Nuh said to them, will you not fear Allah and obey Him? I am a trustworthy messenger to you. So fear Allah, keep your duty to Him, and obey Him. No rewards do I ask of you for it. My reward is only from my Lord of Alameen. So keep your duty to Allah, fear Him, and obey Him. They said, shall we believe in you when the menaced people you follow you? He said, and what knowledge have I of what they used to do? Their account is only with my Lord, if you could know. And I am not going to drive away the believers. I am only a plain warner. They said, if you cease not, oh no, you will surely be among those stoned. He said, my Lord, verily my people has denied me. Therefore judge you between me and them, and save me and those of believers who are with me. And we saved him and those with him in the laden ship. Then we drowned the rest thereafter. Verily in this indeed a sign, yet most of them are not believers. And verily your Lord, He is indeed the Almighty, the most merciful. Ad denied the messenger when their brotherhood said to them, will you not fear Allah and obey Him? Verily I am a trustworthy messenger to you. So fear Allah, keep your duty to Him, and obey Him. No reward do I ask of you for it. My reward is only from the Lord of Alameen. Do you build high places on every high place while you do not live in them? And do they get for yourself places as if you will live therein forever? And when you seize you as tenants, so fear Allah, keep your duty to Him and obey Him, and keep your duty to Him. Fear Him who has added you with all that you know. He has added you with cattle and children and gardens and springs. Verily I fear for you the tournament of a great. They said, it is the same to us whether you preach or be known to those preach. This is no other than the false tales and religion of the ancients, and we are not going to be punished. So they denied him, and we destroyed them. Verily, in this is land a sign, yet most of them are not believers. And verily, your Lord, He is indeed the Almighty, the most merciful. Samud denied the messengers. Then their brother Saleh said to them, will you not fear Allah and obey Him? I am a trustworthy messenger to you. So fear Allah, keep your duty to Him, and obey him. No reward do I ask of you for it. My reward is only for the Lord of Alameen. Will you be left secure in that which you have here, in garden and springs and green crops and the date palms with soft spandex, and you hew not to them in the mountain houses with great skill. So fear Allah, keep your duty to him and obey him, and follow not the command of al musrifin. So make mischief in the land and reform not. They said, you are only of those bewitched. You are but a human being like us. Then bring us a sign if you are of the truthful. He said, here is a she camel. It has right to drink, and you have a right to drink on the day. No, and touch her not by harm, lest the tournament of the great day should seize you. But he killed her, and then they become regretful. So the tournament overtook with verily. In this is indeed a sign. You most of them are not believers, and verily your Lord, he is indeed the Almighty, the most merciful. The people of Lut denied the messenger, and verily your Lord, he is indeed the Almighty, the most merciful. And truly, this Quran is revelation from the Lord of Alameen, which is trustworthy. Ruh has brought down upon you heart, O Muhammad, that you may be one of the warner in the plain Arabic language. And verily in the Quran it is revelation of Prophet Muhammad, is announced in the scriptures Torah and the Injil of the former people. Is it not a sign to them that the learned scholar of the children of Israel knew is it? And if we had revealed it to any of the non-Arabs, and he had recited it to them, they would not have believed in it. Thus have we caused it to enter the hearts of the mujrimeen. They will not believe in it until they see the painful tournament. I shall come to them of a sudden, while they perceive it not. Then they will say, can we be respited? Would then they wish for our tournament to be hastened on? Think, if we do not let them enjoy for years, and afterwards come to them that punishment which they had been promised, all that with which they used to enjoy shall not avail them. And never did we destroy to township, but had its warner by way of reminder, and we have never been unjust, and it is not the shayateen who have brought it down, neither would it suit them, nor they can produce it. Verily they have been removed from far from hearing it. So invoke not with Allah another ilah, lest you should be among those who receive punishment. And warn your tribe, O Muhammad, to near kindred, and be kind and humble to the believers who follow you. Then, if disobey you, say, I am innocent of what you do, and put your trust in the Almighty, the most merciful. We see you, O Muhammad, when you stand up, and your movement among those who fall prostrate. Verily, he is all hearer, the all knower. I shall inform you upon who are the shayateen descended. They descend on every lying, sinful person who gives ear, and the most of them are liars. As for the poet, the earning ones follow them. See you not that they speak about their every subject in their poetry, and they say what they do not do, except those who believe and do righteous deeds and remember of Allah much and vindicate themselves after they have been wronged. And those who do wrong will come to know by what overturning they will be overturned.